Hello, this is Tasha Lewis, and I'm going to talk you through my show, Floodlines. What you're seeing throughout this video are sculptures, panels, and vessels, which I created over a 3.5-year period. This body of work was born out of an interrogation of collections and artifacts, and an interest in finding a way to repurpose classical Greek myths and symbols to speak to my experiences as a woman today. It was a very exciting opportunity to create this show as an installation within such a unique and evocative architectural structure as Nashville's Parthenon. Throughout the gallery you can see many figures. Each one is based on my own body. They are personal and vulnerable. I have found that the act of making them is also a kind of catharsis for me. This practice has helped me engage with my own insecurities while also tackling the norms of what kinds of women's bodies are found in museum spaces. Through them, I have found empowerment, and I hope that that translates out to my audience as well. One unifying feature is that all of the work is covered in a hand-sewn skin. There are literally thousands of stitches, and to me, that not only makes the work feel visually cohesive, but it also unifies every single object through my hands, with the work that I put in to manipulate the fiber and create a surface texture or ornament to make each of these individuals. Another unifying force is color. I dye my own fabric, and I am fascinated with replicating a transitional color shift between tones or between different hues. To me, it evokes a varying emotional state, a filling up or a letting go. As the title of this show suggests, I am consistently drawn to water and to the ocean. Water imagery is so prevalent in myth-making and in storytelling because it is essential for humanity. For me, water is this amazing, rejuvenating force. But of course, it is also a completely uncontrollable force, something unstoppable that causes erosion, degradation to land and to objects. The trace of time, which may be what we find so attractive and beautiful in ancient artifacts, is always a kind of double-edged sword. There is a brokenness, a loss, but also a reverence for the perseverance and the longevity of these objects. I wanted to represent that by rendering these female figures in states of incompleteness. They are missing limbs, like their classical Greek reference in museum collections. But in many cases, in many moments, these areas of lack are filled in with incrustations of pearls, beaded netting, fish scales, or embroidery. These abbreviated figures are reflections of my feelings about the abrasive nature of patriarchal structures on the female body. My own experiences affirm what I already knew, which is that despite everything, women persist. We seek to thrive on our own terms through communal action. We develop our own spaces and ecosystems, our own myths. Throughout history, much of that was articulated through the medium of fiber. That is the main reason why the thousands of stitches are so integral to my practice. I am interested in using a previously marginalized work that is undervalued in society, something that was seen as part of domestic labor and was not part of the market economy. I want to bring that into the art world context. This creative and labor-intensive impulse is my way of bringing depth to the surfaces of my sculptures. These stitches complement my artistic narrative by building upon the rich history of the female artists and craftspeople who came before me, celebrating both tradition and the possibility for future innovations. Thank you for looking.